Have you ever wondered how much Aristotle, a philosopher from over 2 millennia ago, has influenced modern philosophy and science? As we delve into the annals of history, we stumble upon a figure of monumental significance, Aristotle, a luminary whose contributions to philosophy and science still reverberate through the corridors of time. Born in the year 384 BC in the city of Stagira, Macedonia, Aristotle's journey into the realm of knowledge was set into motion from a young age. From the cradle, Aristotle was bathed in an environment of learning and intellect. His father, Nicomachus, was the personal physician to King Amyntas of Macedonia, which exposed Aristotle to a world of information and wisdom from an early age. This early exposure to the world of knowledge and the courtly life of Macedonia set the stage for Aristotle's meteoric rise in the world of intellectual thought. As a young boy, Aristotle was sent to Athens, the epicenter of intellectual and philosophical thought in the ancient world, to receive his education. Here, under the watchful eyes of the leading thinkers of the time, Aristotle's intellectual prowess began to bloom, setting the foundation for his future philosophical and scientific explorations. Aristotle's pursuit of knowledge was relentless, and his intellectual curiosity boundless. He questioned the world around him, studying everything from the stars in the sky to the creatures in the sea. His observations, theories, and teachings have shaped the way we think about the world today, influencing everything from our scientific methodologies to our philosophical debates. As we journey through Aristotle's life and work, we will discover a man of extraordinary intellect and vision, a man whose thoughts and ideas have transcended time, continuing to shape and influence our world today, over 2,400 years after his birth. Aristotle, a man born over 2,400 years ago, still holds a profound influence on our world today. Join us as we explore the legacy of this remarkable individual, a beacon of wisdom whose light continues to guide us in our quest for knowledge and understanding. Aristotle, a name synonymous with knowledge and wisdom, did not acquire his intellect by chance. His journey of learning began in the heart of ancient Greece, at the renowned academy in Athens. Here, under the tutelage of the legendary philosopher Plato, young Aristotle spent 2 decades absorbing the nuances of philosophy, politics, and science. Plato's influence on Aristotle cannot be understated. It was in the academy's hallowed halls that Aristotle began to question the nature of the world around him, to dissect the intricacies of human thought and behavior. Plato's teachings were not just lessons to Aristotle. They were catalysts that sparked his intellectual curiosity and set him on a path of lifelong learning and discovery. But as much as Plato shaped Aristotle, so too did the student challenge the teacher. Aristotle disagreed with Plato on key philosophical points, demonstrating an independent mind that refused to accept ideas without scrutiny. This intellectual bravery would become a hallmark of Aristotle's own philosophical approach. After leaving the academy, Aristotle's intellectual prowess caught the attention of King Philip II of Macedonia. The king appointed him as the tutor of his son, a young boy destined to become one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. Teaching Alexander offered Aristotle a unique perspective on power, leadership, and the wider world beyond Athens. He guided Alexander through subjects like mathematics, philosophy, and politics, instilling in him a sense of curiosity and a thirst for knowledge that mirrored his own. This relationship was mutually beneficial. While Aristotle shaped the mind of the future king, Alexander's ambitions and conquests provided Aristotle with a wealth of new information about the world. From the academy in Athens to the royal court of Macedonia, Aristotle's thirst for knowledge was insatiable. His studies under Plato and his tutelage of Alexander the Great were not just episodes in his life. They were transformative experiences that fueled his intellectual growth and laid the foundation for his lasting contributions to philosophy and science. Aristotle's philosophy, intricate and profound, continues to shape our thought processes today. His theories are not just abstract ideas, but practical concepts that have shaped the course of Western philosophy and science. Let's start with Aristotle's theory of causality, a concept that revolutionized our understanding of why things happen. Aristotle proposed that there are 4 types of causes: material, formal, efficient, and final. The material cause refers to what something is made of. The formal cause refers to the form or pattern that something follows. The efficient cause is the force that brings something into existence or initiates change. And the final cause is the purpose or function that something serves. This holistic approach to causality has influenced everything from physics to computer science, offering a comprehensive framework for understanding the world. Next, we delve into Aristotle's theories of potentiality and actuality. He believed that everything in the universe has the potential to change or become something else. A seed, for instance, has the potential to become a tree, but it is only through the process of growth that this potential is actualized. This philosophical view not only applies to physical objects, but also to our personal growth and development. Lastly, Aristotle's belief in a prime mover or initial cause is another cornerstone of his philosophy. He argued that there must be an unmoved mover that set everything in motion, a concept that has been widely influential in theological discussions. It's important to remember, Aristotle's philosophy is not just about understanding the world, but also about living a good life. He believed that by understanding the causes and potentialities of things, we could make better decisions and lead more fulfilling lives. Aristotle's philosophical views, while complex, offer a unique perspective on the world and our place within it. His theories of causality, potentiality, and actuality, and his belief in a prime mover invite us to look beyond the surface, to delve deeper into the mysteries of existence, and to strive for a life of knowledge and virtue. But Aristotle was not just a philosopher, he was also a pioneering scientist. Aristotle's contributions to the scientific world were as profound as his philosophical theories. He ventured into unexplored territories, contributing to multiple domains such as biology, zoology, and physics. The breadth and depth of his curiosity were truly remarkable. In the realm of biology and zoology, Aristotle was a pioneer. His detailed observations of the natural world were unprecedented. He was fascinated by the diversity of life and sought to make sense of it all. His method? A rigorous, methodical approach to observation and classification. He observed diverse life forms, from the tiniest insects to the largest mammals, and meticulously documented their characteristics. His work laid the foundation for the system of biological taxonomy that we still use today. Aristotle's interest in the natural world also extended to the physical. He pondered the fundamental nature of matter, the essence of movement, and the concept of time. These inquiries led him to propose theories about the four elements: earth, water, air, fire, and the fifth element, the quintessence that he believed filled the heavens. His work in physics, while not entirely accurate by modern standards, demonstrated a systematic approach to understanding the world, a hallmark of the scientific method. Yet Aristotle's scientific acumen was not confined to the observational. He was a keen thinker, always eager to probe deeper, to question, and to theorize. His work was characterized by a balance of observation and theory, a key aspect of what we now call the scientific method. Aristotle's scientific discoveries laid the groundwork for modern science, a testament to his intellectual prowess. His methodical approach to observation, his keen analytical mind, and his insatiable curiosity laid the foundations for centuries of scientific exploration and discovery. His work, both in philosophy and science, continues to influence us today, demonstrating the enduring power of his intellect and his contributions to human knowledge. For Aristotle, philosophy and science were not separate entities, but two sides of the same coin. He viewed them as intertwined, constantly informing and influencing each other in a symbiotic dance of knowledge and discovery. In the grand tapestry of Aristotle's thoughts, philosophy was the thread that wove it all together, giving structure and form to his scientific inquiries. His philosophical beliefs were the lens through which he viewed the world, shaping his approach to scientific investigation. For instance, his philosophical belief in the principle of causality, the idea that everything that happens has a reason or cause, led him to study nature with a keen focus on understanding the underlying causes of natural phenomena. Conversely, Aristotle's scientific observations often fed back into his philosophical theories. He was a keen observer of the natural world, spending hours studying plants, animals, and the stars. His scientific observations gave him a deep respect for the complexity and beauty of nature, which in turn influenced his philosophical ideas about the purpose and meaning of life. Aristotle's unique approach to the union of philosophy and science was groundbreaking in his time. He dared to question, to probe deeper, to seek out the why behind the what. His holistic approach to knowledge was innovative, bringing together two realms that were often seen as separate and distinct. This intertwining of philosophy and science was, in many ways, the cornerstone of Aristotle's intellectual legacy. It's an approach that continues to resonate today, inspiring scientists and philosophers alike to view their work not as separate silos, but as interconnected parts of a greater whole. In Aristotle's mind, the pursuit of knowledge was holistic and interconnected, a concept that continues to influence modern academic thought. So, as we look at the world around us, let's not forget the lessons from Aristotle, that philosophy and science, far from being distinct and separate, are in fact two sides of the very same coin. So, how does a philosopher from over 2 millennia ago still hold sway over modern philosophy and science, you might wonder? Well, Aristotle's influence is both broad and deep, permeating various fields of knowledge that form the basis of our modern understanding of the world. Aristotle's theories and ideas have an enduring relevance, acting as a foundation upon which subsequent thinkers have built. His influence in ethics, for instance, is evident in our modern-day moral philosophies. His concept of virtue ethics, where moral character rather than rules or consequences is the key to ethical thinking, has had a significant impact on how we perceive morality today. In the realm of politics, Aristotle's ideas have shaped modern political science. His assertion that man is by nature a political animal underlines the importance of community and social structures in human life. His thoughts on democracy, oligarchy, and monarchy have informed our understanding of different forms of government. In metaphysics, Aristotle's belief in the existence of a prime mover or unmoved mover that initiates change without itself changing has influenced centuries of philosophical and theological thought. His metaphysical ideas are still being explored and debated in academic circles today. Now, shifting to natural science, Aristotle's influence is profound. His classification of living things into plants and animals, and further division based on their features, laid the groundwork for modern biological taxonomy. His investigation of the natural world, from geology to meteorology, set the stage for scientific inquiry. And it's not just the content of Aristotle's ideas, but also his method that has left a lasting mark. His emphasis on empirical observation and logical reasoning, his desire to classify and categorize, his quest for causality, these all have become fundamental tenets of scientific methodology. Aristotle's legacy lives on in our pursuit of knowledge, reminding us of the timeless nature of wisdom and intellectual curiosity. His influence serves as a testament to his genius, proving that true wisdom transcends time and continues to enlighten us, even over 2,000 years later. Aristotle, a man of wisdom and curiosity, left an indelible mark on the world. As we reflect on his life, it's clear that he was a true polymath, a beacon of knowledge in a world still finding its footing. From his early life to his studies, from his philosophy to his scientific acumen, Aristotle's contributions continue to echo through the halls of human knowledge and understanding. His life was a testament to the power of education and mentorship. Born in Stagira, a small town in northern Greece, he was whisked away to Athens at a tender age, embarking on a journey of learning under the tutelage of none other than Plato. This period of his life was seminal, shaping his intellectual trajectory and kindling a flame of curiosity that would never extinguish. Aristotle's philosophy is a tapestry of profound insights on ethics, politics, metaphysics, and aesthetics. His thoughts on virtue ethics, for instance, have guided moral philosophy, teaching us that virtues are not inborn, but developed through habit and practice. He challenged us to lead lives of moderation, avoiding extremes, a philosophy as relevant today as it was over 2,000 years ago. And let's not forget his scientific acumen. Aristotle was a pioneer, a man who dared to ask why. His observations and theories on biology, zoology, and physics laid the groundwork for these disciplines. His work on classification, his examination of animal behavior, his reflections on the natural world, all these are testament to his scientific genius. But perhaps the most striking aspect of Aristotle's legacy is the union of philosophy and science. He taught us that these two domains are not separate but intertwined. Through his work, we see the importance of philosophical inquiry in guiding scientific exploration and vice versa. Aristotle's life and work serve as a testament to the power of intellectual curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. His legacy continues to inspire and challenge us even after over 2 millennia. Indeed, Aristotle's story is a resounding affirmation of the human capacity for discovery and understanding, a story that resonates with every curious mind.